court, but instead did not allow me to speak, move freely, or even look out a window for 2 years. I was force-fed medications and sexually abused by the staff. I was violently restrained and dragged down hallways, stripped naked, and thrown into solitary confinement.
Via a statement, Hilton says this horrific chapter of abuse, neglect, and trauma has finally come to an end. The school is under new ownership. Via a statement, they say they can't comment on anything that came before the administrative change.
The thrill never stops at Empire City Casino. From over 4,000 slots to the non-stop action of electronic table games, there's no shortage of ways to win big. Indulge in crave-worthy flavors at our amazing restaurants. Go all in on live entertainment. Spin your way into winning cash, free play, getaways, and even a brand new car. Every month is your chance to win. All powered by MGM Rewards. Ride the thrill. Only at Empire City Casino. Must be 18 years of age or older to play New York Lottery games. Please play responsibly. Must be 21 to join MGM Rewards.
Running a small business is a lot of work, but it's my passion. I'm Lisa Bassini, owner of Baking Coach in Belport. I teach kids how to be creative and confident through baking, because baking did that for me as a kid. In 2023, I opened my store with help from PSEG Long Island's Business First program. I qualified for a year of on-bill credits and also saved with rebates.
See how your business could save. Go to PSEGLINY.com/businessfirst.
Do you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS like Joe?
I started a woodworking business. I was able to build beautiful furniture, but I had no handle on the business side of things, so quickly fell behind in my taxes. 1 year of being behind in taxes quickly turned into 5 years. I ended up owing almost $37,000.
Then Joe found tax relief advocates.
I would hear ads for tax relief advocates. One day it just clicked. This is my exact situation that I'm in. So I wrote down the number and called from the car when I got home that day. TRA saved me 99% of what I owed the IRS, and that brought a huge sense of relief.
If you owe 10 or even hundreds of thousands of dollars to the IRS, don't lose hope. Do what Joe did and call TRA for a consultation.
I'm really happy that I made that call, and I finally felt like I could breathe again.
Visit TRA.com or call 800-571-4248. 800-571-4248. That's 800-571-4248.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. One question I'm always asked is, how did you become the largest injury firm in the world with over 1,000 attorneys and $25 billion in verdicts and settlements? One way was our financial strength. Medical malpractice is the third leading cause of death in America. To prosecute a typical case costs up to $250,000 in case costs. We advance them all. Product liability cases can have similar costs with an army of lawyers on the other side. Automobile insurance companies have the resources to fight. Guess what? So do we. Many law firms simply may not have the financial firepower to work up your case the way you deserve. And we don't charge by the hour. No recovery, no fee. If you have a question about your case or wish to become a client, go to forthepeople.com on your mobile device or computer. 24/7. It's that easy. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Coming up as we move into the weekend, some ideas on what to do in New York. That is next. But first, Twins News Time 7:51. Let's get you where you need to go. Here's Jody Bell.
All of a sudden, it's about New Jersey. Outer road, southbound Jersey Turnpike, crash, lane block, overturned dump truck, interchange 14 Newark. 2 left lanes are blocked. The inner road's moving. Route 78, no problems. Crash investigation, though. Route 440 closing off northbound. Right near Route 9, Garden State Parkway, Woodbridge Township. 2 left lanes are blocked there. And a vehicle fire being put out. Garden State Parkway, southbound Brereton Toll Plaza, Searville. That left lane is blocked right now. And here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. We're looking at the inbound George. Upper level construction clearing out. It's 5 to 10 both levels for now. And we're looking at the outbound side where the GWB lower level still closed for road work. The upper level is going to be about 15 to 20 minutes from the packed westbound Cross Bronx. Those delays are going back to 3rd Avenue. If you're taking the Lincoln and Holland Tunnel, just about 5 to 10 in and out. And here's what we see on Long Island's Big 3, the LIE, Northern State, Southern State, good to go through Nassau and Suffolk counties. Traffic sponsored by Parker Jewish Institute. At Parker Jewish Institute for Healthcare and Rehabilitation, they help individuals and families with compassionate care, rehabilitation, and services that support independence every step of the way. Learn more at parkerinstitute.org or Call today, 877-PARKER-3. Jody Dale, 1010 wins at 92.3 FM.
Got that sickly yellow haze out the window this morning. Really it's really unsettling to look at when that wildfire smoke moves in. AccuWeather the forecast now, meteorologist John Fear.
Yeah, you kind of can smell it too, unfortunately. It's just downright unhealthy right now. You want to limit your time outdoors, limit your exertion if you do need to be outside. I guess if there's good news, we're going to have showers and storms that'll help to flush out the air a little bit later on today, especially this afternoon and this evening. But those storms won't be capable of producing flash flooding, damaging winds, and perhaps even an isolated tornado. High today, 78. We will clear out later on tonight down to 71, and then much better tomorrow. Improved air quality, mostly sunny, breezy, lower humidity. A high 82 should be good for the World Cup final, and then sunshine, low humidity Monday up to 82. More thunderstorms for Tuesday up to 78. Right now it's at Park 74 and Smoky going up to 78 in Midtown. I'm AccuWeather's John Feerick on New York's weather station, 1010 winds at 92.3 FM.
There's always something happening on the weekend. This report sponsored by Resorts World Casinos in New York City, Catskills, and the Hudson Valley, and by Spector & Associates.
July happens at Brooklyn Botanic Garden every Thursday through the 23rd. The show starts at 7 and features other fun activities and a pop-up bar. Visit bbg.org. And after you've chilled out to jazz, get your adrenaline pumping inside the Black Mirror experience. Part real world, part virtual reality. You make the choices to decide how the story ends. Visit nyc.theblackmirrorexperience.com. And that's some things to do this weekend. I'm 94.7 The Block's Shelley Wade for 1010 Wins.
You can always go to the movies, too. The Odyssey is out, of course. The IMAX 70mm version is happening as well. That could cost you.
Help me go home.
Yeah, AMC Lincoln Square is only one of 41 theaters worldwide showing the IMAX 70mm version, and scalpers are taking advantage of this. They're selling the normally $33 tickets for between $400 and $1,000. Unbelievable. And people are paying for this. This is not something that is just being advertised. Folks are paying these high scalped prices and then going to see the movie, because if you do want to see it in the IMAX version, there's only one place that you can do it around here, and that's AMC Lincoln Square. Now, some people just want to see the movie itself, but before they do, they want to take a look at the source material.
We've seen a 30% increase month over month of sales of the Odyssey, particularly the Emily Wilson translation, since May. And July is on track to hit maybe 35% increase month over month. It's looking nuts.
Kat Pongrace, the marketing director of the Strand bookstore, she says fever before the movie just has people buying up the book like they've never seen it before. They did see it, though, because you probably had it in your backpack in high school, but you just never opened it up. Out the door right now, looks like 74 degrees, and again, we've got this air quality alert until midnight tonight. Time now for a Bloomberg Money Watch.
The airline business is starting to color outside the lines.
We've been talking about this for a while.
Ed Bastian, CEO of Delta Airlines, talking about a new way the industry is looking at the different parts of the plane.
You have your main cabin, you have first class, and not a lot in between. Consumers want different value decisions to take.
To that end, Delta is now offering a cheaper way to get into first class with the same onboard seats, meals, and service, but with future benefits. There's no limo ride to the airport and no club access.
What consumers care more about than anything is the seat. All the other things are nice, but it's the seat and the comfort of the seat that's most important.
Delta isn't alone with this idea. United Airlines is blurring the boundary from the other side of the curtain with plans for a lie-flat option in economy across 3 seats. And now planning to add a row with a table instead of the dreaded middle seat, giving aisle and window passengers some room to spread out. Amanda Rodin, Bloomberg Money Watch, 1010 wins at 92.3 FM.
1010 wins.
Love it for my small business.
They know what's going on.
It's like to say, the station you know, the people you trust. 1010 wins.
At 92.3 FM.
This is the sound of Claire, cooking dinner at home. And that's the sound of a fraud alert from Wells Fargo, flagging a charge for a pricey restaurant in Paris. Considering Claire isn't in Paris right now, that seemed odd to the bank and to Claire. 2 taps later, Claire says nope to the charge, and Wells Fargo is on the case. However you make money work, Wells Fargo can work with that.
Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.
Optimal fighters in the house. Y'all know the number. 877-393-4444. Optimum fiber, so fresh, so fine. Got another provider leaving behind. Come on, everybody, let's get online. 30 a month, gonna blow your mind. 5 See optimum.com for details.
Slater Schulman, 488 Madison Avenue, New York, New York. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Attention residents of juvenile detention centers in New York City. If you are housed at any juvenile detention center in New York City, such as Spofford, Horizon, Crossroads, Rikers, at any time in the past, and were a victim of sexual abuse, now is the time to come forward, as you may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Facility administrators faced complaints about rampant sexual abuse for decades and failed to protect youth inmates. If you were housed in a New York City youth facility, even if it was decades ago, and were subjected to any sexual misconduct from staff members, you may be entitled to substantial cash compensation. Call our New York City Juvenile Detention Helpline, 800-254-0528. Hurry, there's a deadline to file your case. Call now to get the justice, closure, and the financial settlement you deserve, no matter how long ago. Call our law firm's Juvenile Detention Sexual Abuse Helpline now at 800-254-0528. 800-254-0528. 800-254-0528.
New York Mets on July 4th. Today, catch the Mets as they take on the Philadelphia Phillies. Mets and Phillies. Coverage begins today at 3:30 on SNY and streaming on the MLB app. Get to New York sports here.
WYNSFM and HD1 New York. Always live. Free Odyssey app.
More people get their news from 1010 Wednesday from any other radio station in the nation. Will Hayden is our service aide. Phil Pilato is at the editor's desk. I'm Brian Britt.
This is 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM, New York.
Good morning, 74 degrees at 8 o'clock on Saturday, July 18th. I'm Kathleen Markle-Kalb, and here's what's happening. The good news, the smoke is leaving. The bad news, the storms will push it out. City OEM has issued a weather alert, live AccuWeather on the way. NYPD officer recovering after getting hurt breaking up a drag race in Brooklyn. It is World Championship weekend. Argentina versus Spain at MetLife Stadium tomorrow. Lots of pregame drama today. The Upper East Side Legionnaires' outbreak has turned deadly. City officials confirming the first fatality. Epic ticket prices.
No one could stand between me and home. Bodies at the God.
Wait till you hear what the scalpers are asking for the Odyssey. Yanks lose, Mets off. 10 wins AccuWeather. Humid, climate, cooler, showers and a chance of thunderstorms, maybe heavy. Chance of flash flooding, damaging winds, even an isolated tornado. The high 78. Wings News Time 8:01. Let's get you where you need to go. Here's Jody Bale.
We've got problems in Rockland. It's a vehicle fire, New York State Thruway southbound, right after exit 13 for the Palisades. And we're seeing a slight slowdown. It's good. You can stick with it, though. It looks good to the Mario Cuomo Tappan Zee. And the Bronx, eastbound Brock near the Bronx River. That road has been reopened after that earlier crash. Westbound Cross Bronx, it's still a crawl from 3rd Avenue. Heading to the bridge, the Deacon ramps to the Cross Bronx are pretty horrible. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. The inbound George, it's that upper level construction. That's clear. It's 5 to 10 both levels. Outbound, though, it's the lower level that's closed for road work. We're seeing 15 to 20 from the Cross Bronx on the upper level. Lincoln, inbound. It's 15 minutes with construction. Outbound, you're fine. Minor delays in and out at the Holland. Traffic sponsored by the Martin Tuckman School of Management at NJIT. Jody Vale, 1010 wins at 92.3 FM.
The World Cup is here. NJIT's Martin Tuckman School of Management has bridged business and tech to build the ultimate digital fan hub. See how loud your city is and track fan data in real time. Be part of the game. Visit njit-worldcup.com.
From the smoke to the storms, the Canadian wildfire smoke is about to ease, but only because rough weather's going to push it out. City OEM is warning New Yorkers to prepare for possible heavy storms today. Let's get the latest live with AccuWeather meteorologist John Ferris.
Yeah, the air this morning definitely unhealthy. Some of the worst we've seen as far as smoke this morning. Definitely want to limit your time outdoors, limit your exertion if you do need to be outside. We're going to see showers and storms roll in later on this morning, last into the evening. Those storms will help to flush out the atmosphere a little bit, but unfortunately, those storms also will be capable of producing flash flooding, damaging winds, even an isolated tornado, probably be most widespread later this afternoon and this evening behind the storms. Definitely improved air quality for tomorrow, mostly sunny, breezy, lower humidity with highs into the low 80s. Kathleen?
Now, City OEM has issued a weather alert advising New Yorkers to prepare for severe thunderstorms. Heavy rain and localized flash floods are possible, too. Because of that, they have activated the city flash flood emergency plan as a precaution. There's also been some problems with the smoke and the possible storms at the airport, so you'll want to check with your carrier before you leave.